Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, wherever you are in the universe. This is Tom Clancy's The Division 2 with Commander Swifty, the ineffectual gamer. Hello, how are you doing? Okay, so let's bring the desktop audio up a little bit as well. Hopefully it won't go over my thing too much. I'm just trying to actually copy. I don't know, I couldn't see that before. I'm just trying to copy something into my Discord just to say that I've gone live. Let's have a look. So, I am live. Okay, let's just all my Discorders know that I am up and running. Okay, now I don't need that one on. I do need my phone set to chat, so let me just set that up. All of the things I could have actually done. Restream chat. Okay, I can close Discord. I don't need Discord open now. Oops, what to do there? I don't know what to close there. I can see my streams running on Twitch, and it's running on on YouTube, so I can take all of my internet off, and then we can just go bang in. Is the chat working? Where is the chat bar? Huh. Chat restream. Ah, Gavin. Hello, how are you doing? Couldn't see you on the screen there. Looks a bit small to me. Don't know if I can actually change it on restream now. Oh well, we'll deal with it. It'll be all right. How's it going, Gav? Why is it doing that? Restream chat. Chat. Come on. There we go. Okay, and where is my map? Division map. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay. Just gonna say hello, stream. Chip-cha. Even though I think technically it's just me and Gavin. Okay, there we go. Right, just give us a second, Gav. Just doing something. I was having a problem earlier. I forgot to check it. Just got off a bog. Well, that's a load off. That's all I can say. I'm going to be able to sleep tonight now. So that's good to know. Right. Okay, so what I'm doing is I am clearing the New York map because there's a lot of stuff I left behind when I was in New York. Just found out earlier I couldn't get down subway tunnels. Really not subway tunnels, the maintenance tunnels, which is really strange, and I don't know why.
Safe area entered.
So I'm gonna have another pop at it. You can see these entrances here, but when I would try to enter them, it wouldn't let me. Actually, I can fast travel to this resource convoy. Actually. Oh Christ! What do I have to do? It's like Spaghetti Junction down here. I think that's right. Right, now that's done. Right, where's that subway entrance? Okay, so you should just be able to climb down here. But earlier on, yep, when I'm pressing the button to climb down, it's not climbing down. No, I don't think it's me not pressing the right button. But I did want to check the controls just to make sure. It's highly unusual not being able to key mapping, that's the one. So use cover, climb, control. Control. So I'm guessing it's control pretty much all the way through. Just gonna check. Yep, looks like that. It's not like they've got a whole load of maps. So if we get there, we press control. We should be climbing in there. That is so strange. I don't know if that's an issue. I'm gonna have to log that with the game company. Okay, so we're there. Let's have a look. I might be doing a bit of photography today. Yes, I did say photography. We're gonna head on down to this area somewhere around here, which is 2 bridges, which is near where I stayed when I was in New York, funnily enough. Right, so first road, crossroad, and there'll be something somewhere around here. So there's a control point I'm obviously going to have to clear when I get there, so I might as well go to the control point first, actually. So, I am working on a slightly different build. So yeah, I don't know if I said it before when I was in the New York thing. I stayed just over the river here, unfortunately, not over the river, over the bridge here. But unfortunately they blocked it off for the game, and the game doesn't take part over there, unfortunately. But this was roughly where I was. And actually where this doorway here is Popeye's Chicken, which is a bit like Kentucky Fried Chicken. It had the best fried chicken in New York. That's what I think. This leads on to the George Washington Bridge, I think it is, the big blue one. So it's very strange. This is the, if I remember rightly, that's the big police station where Jeffrey Epstein died, right there in front of us. Just in case anybody's wanting to know. So that was the New York jail where Jeffrey Epstein killed himself, apparently. Live and learn. Why the hell is a playground outside? I do not know. Especially with Jeffrey Epstein being in there. It's probably not the best choice, but there you go. Right, okay. Jeffrey Epstein, who didn't kill himself. Right, let's go through here. And this is a second playground here. So yeah, there's another thing there, and you should just be able to press the B button and climb down, but for some reason it's not working, so don't know if that's an issue. Gonna have to look that up. I didn't write it down on my list of issues earlier, so it's my mistake. Okay, so yeah, so this here is nearly more or less where my hotel was. My hotel would have been just on the other side of this underpass, but you can see there's a big wall that they've put up there. I was a bit gutted when I found that out, actually, because it would have been so cool being able to search out the exact place I'd been staying in, but you can't have everything, can you? I mean, life's just not like that, is it?
Reinforcements incoming. Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
I knew we'd get a perfect grenade off there. They always seem to. I'm gonna actually throw mine out there. Got you. Oh, twat.
Agent in need of backup.
Yeah. Speak a big game. Come on, I can't quite get the thing out. Jeez Louise. Ah, why are they coming from behind me now?
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Ah, bollocks. Got you. Right, now we can start getting some decent shots off. Platoon. Get that. Not being very kind to me here. my bombs never go off? Well, when that happens, I should be clearing this much faster. This shouldn't be an issue. Oh, you bugger, you didn't even give them back, did they? Right, here we go. Some of that C, some of that C. You're dead ski. Alright. Now, I need to find them. There we go. See, the button works to go up there. So there's no reason it shouldn't work to see if we can get this dude over here. Just making sure that that music's loud. I'm loud,
Detecting additional hostile
but I don't
contacts.
know why the music isn't. What's this? Boom!
Heavily armored hostile detected.
You gotta love it when it does that, you really do. Don't care what anybody says. That shot. Right, okay, let's have a look. We'll destroy that. How's it going then, Gavin? What have you been up to
Supply room
today?
access unlocked.
Gonna message Alex go. Just make sure. And then we're just gonna quickly check my sound levels on the TV because I don't understand why everything sounds so quiet.
Brilliant.
Could be in game levels. Shouldn't be. Settings. Audio. Nope. Ah, the music level's slightly low actually. Stick that up. And is the SFX, that might be why. So we'll put everything up a tiny amount and hopefully that'll make it better. Right, in we go to the special room. See if we get anything. Now, I've changed my thingy, actually. I shouldn't be using this build. Why it was taking me a while to kill people. I wanted to use a different build today that I've been working on. Since the skill is on its cooldown, alright, I'll just lose this and then I'll get going. Ah, I didn't mean to take them. Nothing purple today, please. Oh, happy birthday, Brian. Gavin, sorry, I nearly said Brian there. I hope it's not his birthday. What? Any presents or any gifts to yourself? I prefer my gifts to myself on my birthday. I wouldn't tell that to anybody else, but I do. They're always good. I was just pointing out where we went for near your hotel, let's go, where we went for chicken. My hotel, the Chinese one, would have been just through here, but unfortunately they didn't put it in the game, which is a sad shame. They could have done just had a picture of me grinning through the window. Right, okay, so let's start actually looking at what we're going to do here in this area. So, we wanted to look at that graffiti. So we should be somewhere in there. It's about halfway along. Here we should be able to climb up.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded
What's
by
that? It looks like
hostiles.
Mr. Robotnik, doesn't it? It's bit like Mr. Robotnik from... Has anybody seen the new Sonic the Hedgehog movie? I don't really watch those types of movies anymore. I'm not really a child enough anymore. Right, okay, let's have a look. Photo mode. Can't remember how you do it now. Don't know how to do it with his face like that and a cross above him. Ah. I hope the pictures I haven't been capturing before, I hope they didn't have the flipping new eye on them. Because they got a nice photograph out there.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Right, yo. Let's move on to the next spot that I wanted to look at. So, we had... now further down this street, there's actually a manhole, and I wanted to try that one to see if that works. Well, where was it? I can't remember which street it was. I don't know if it was a street or not. To be honest. Oh, I've been locked out the chat. Ah, no, this one goes down. Which is very strange. So I've been logged out of Restream chat there. Won't let me log back in. Restream.
Friendly control
chat.
point detected.
Oh, this is my bloody phone. It wasn't Restream chat, it was a bloody phone. Restream chat, okay. No, Restream chat, you prat. Right, okay. So it must just be. Sorry, Alex, guys, so I missed that last message. That's why I might seem like I was being rude. You mean the bless me? You got respect from can't you? Yes, kind of. But what do you mean the village people? Hey, she's looking good today. She's got cowboy boots on, cowboy hat on. Don't knock her. I'm really gonna have to find out why that underground was blocked. Now I did my first heroic mission last night with this guy here. If he's on, he's not on at the moment. Oh, it could be a woman actually. Mr. Bulletproof. This guy's been helping me out every now and again with bits and bobs, but last night did a heroic, talked me into doing a heroic mission, and did really well. I think I only got downed once, which for me is a godsend, but I was using this new build. I've got this completely new build now that I'm working with. Well, actually I still haven't swapped it over, have I? So I've been using this build where I can throw mines and turrets. But I wanted to play with something a bit different, so I've got this one, which gives me a little more DPS and a little bit more survivability. Now, I'm still working out what I want for the skills in it, because neither of them really seem to work for me properly. The build itself is okay. I'm going to work on some new builds going forward, but only with equipment that I've got. Because the other day I spent a month working on one build, and the day I got the final piece for it, it was nerfed, or one piece of it was nerfed, which meant that the whole synergy didn't come together. That I was so annoyed about. There was a lot of effing and blind going on. I mean, the most angry I've ever been at a computer game. I don't remember ever being so angry. Because the sheer work I'd put into it, it wasn't the nicest feeling. I can hear somebody walking here, and he's either walking above me or walking close to me. It doesn't say anything about an enemy being here. Wait, what's that? Water. I don't mind coming across an enemy here, because this build is pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just change a part of it, and I'm going to have that as a reviver drone. Let's see how that goes. No, this isn't on the PTS, Gavin.
Friendly control point nearby.
I came off the PTF because, as usual, it's not really. Again, if they hadn't nerfed that build into the ground, I'd have probably stayed on the PTS for a long time, thinking, you know, I've done a lot, I've got a lot out of this build, I really like it, blah 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 blah, I'm gonna stay on it. But I was like, why should I put effort into it when they're just gonna nerf something? I was so angry. So it's gonna be, it's here somewhere. Ah, bloody hell. How did I miss that? Photo mode. I don't like that you can't kind of have a free cam. I don't know why they've done that. Right. So we've got that one. Oh, we could have a named enemy close by, so let's just mark him. Oh, there's something going on in this area as well, so that's fun. Let's go kill some peeps. See, I'm already making mistakes.
Incoming hostiles detected.
William? Don't think you will, son.
Access key detected.
Now, if you're lucky enough to shoot those guys in the backpack, you actually get a nice explosion. Nice enjoyable explosion. So you can see that this gun's a bit more kick-ass. So I had this build. I'll show you it in a second actually, and I'll show you why it worked. Oh, there's another graffiti there. So I'll show you what happened. Is I had this build here, and this was a purely skills build. So you can, if you look at the mask, the backpack, and everything, the gloves, the knee pads, and everything, you can see everything is yellow. So it's green pieces, and 2 of them are yellow pieces. But then you can see those 3 markers, because I don't know if you play the game. So I'm actually missing one on the mouthpiece that I need to add. So it's a pure skill build, and the idea of it was this. So if you throw your If you throw your mortars, no, if you throw your mini mines like this, okay, they're gonna come back to me. And then imagine they explode. There's a countdown of 32 seconds, but if I put my mortar up, they immediately come back. Okay, so I literally get 2 sets of these. So I throw them out, start blowing fools up. Alright, so if you imagine a throw full up, blow fuel up here, full up here. Okay, now imagine they blow up, my mines blow up, they're gone, they're back on a 34-second cooldown. Okay, I can destroy my turret, and I get my mines back. Okay, so what you can see is that I was able to get my mines back, and I've only got a 12-second cooldown on the turret. So imagine I'm throwing my mines out again, they're off killing somebody, turret comes back, the mines kill them, I put my turret up, and I think I actually blew my mines up too late there, but the mines would have come back if I hadn't have done it. But again, if I destroy the turret now, the mines come back. So yeah, it'll have been a mix. It'll have been similar to what I'm doing, I'm sure. The difference was as the second piece was a shotgun. So instead of having a sniper rifle, you had a shotgun, and the shotgun had a special talent, and it brought the countdown of any of your skills by 10 seconds. By 10 seconds. So that mortar round that is normally taking 12 seconds to come back would only take 2 seconds to come back, which basically meant you could keep on going through them, and if you're doing it in the right way, you just get endless amounts of mines, you know, with the mortar on top. So that was what was what's he on about? Almost by the traveling city. But so that was no, it wasn't. It was worse than that, actually. I was distraught yesterday when not yesterday, the day before, when I found out, because I'd been working hours to put it together. I don't know why they decided to nerf it. Some people would say it's OP, but it's not, because you do not have... You can get pretty decent damage with it, but you can't get brilliant damage with it. Okay? So if you get rushed, if you're doing something solo and you get rushed, you're in big trouble. Even if you're part of a group, the blast damage isn't that crazy. I mean, it's good, but it isn't that crazy. It's purely a skill build for people who enjoy running that type of thing, and I do. You know, I do love running it. But then yesterday, somebody taught me into doing a heroic mission, and on the first drop, I got this beauty, which is the Bullet King. And this thing is 1,000 rounds. And no reload. Now you imagine you're up against even the biggest boss. When you have to positively kill every motherfucker in the room, and it's still going. Still going. I love how the end has gone bright red, because the metal's just about to burn off. Hey, can you see the end of the gun? Oh, it's not as red as it would be. Completely red. The only thing is, you do run out of ammo, and then you have to get it from somewhere else, but there's a restock box there anyway. So that gun is just I don't think it was OP in PvP, because on PvP your blast stuff gets taken down. Like anybody with a jammer pulse just jams it. So, well, this is the thing, Alistair. It isn't a cheat gun. It's one of the exotic weapons, and its point is that it never needs to reload. So that was my point. DPS wise, this on a constant firing situation does way more damage than my mortars and mines put together. Way more damage because I've been using it instead of them, and the DPS is just so much higher. So that's why I was really annoyed. And even if they did nerf it because of PvP, Gavin, they do actually have two. They do have two systems, and they can actually nerf something in PvP and leave it alone in PvE. So I just don't agree with it. And at the end of the day, they should be doing their testing when they put something in, because just because people are getting killed in PvP, I don't care. You know, it's not easy to put a build together. I understand that some people will have been getting raked by it in PvP, but unfortunately, PvP isn't necessarily the majority of the game. And I'm just sick of having to step aside and having stuff nerfed. I mean, constant, and PvPers get so many things changed, and that's the problem. The PvPers make the single player part of the game just a constant grind, and I'm just bored of it. So I've said I'm not going to do any builds anymore, any long builds. I'll take what I have and make mini versions of them. I won't try to go crazy. Right, let's have a look. I need to go. There's a comm here that I haven't got apparently. So it's going to be somewhere around here. I mean, I understand when they make a big mistake and something needs changing, they can change it. When people are abusing something to get further in the game, I can understand it. But the Division, the whole point of the Division is that the players have Division tech. And I'm going to be honest with you, came out of a safe house the other day, and there was 2 rogues directly outside the safe house. Okay? And rogues are ridiculously difficult to kill. Their skills were... Where am I? 8th on the list at the moment. There's Mr. Bulletproof number 1.
What can I do for you, Agent?
Their skills are way stronger than mine. Way stronger. By a long way. I've got the surge. I don't think... It looked like it was a new vendor, but it's not. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know the whole thing about that Eldscar. I suppose it's... I don't know. I think it's silly myself. It doesn't particularly bother me as a player if I lose mine. I've lost it before. But I don't think it's the right way to have the game working, that you lose it. Because in theory, wouldn't you be sending it back? Oh, doggy walk, shoot me in the face. Oh, I can't. Damn it. So, oh, it's been buggy. Oh, you can't actually use the vendor here. So that's another thing that either is bugged in New York that they need to fix. Oh, God knows. Right, let's just dump some stuff. I still need to do that. Right, dump that. Dump that. Dump that. I think I wanted to work on that Glory Days, unfortunately. Dump that. Right, okay. I mean, I took some passengers to Colonia once, and bumped my ass on the planet and pissed them all off. Oh shit, I'm doing the wrong thing here. That can go away. That can go away, I think, as well. Oh no, I need the Wavering one. Wavering and China Light I need to keep in. Right, that can go in. That's a pretty good one. Not great, but I can have a look at it later and see if there's anything doable with it. I want to keep these gloves out because if I can get skill damage into it, it has an overcharge, but it's all about detonating a hive, and I don't use the hive, but you but it says it refreshes all allies' skill cooldown and grants them overcharge. So it might be there might be something possible to do with that, because the hive comes back quite quickly. And that one can go into storage. Okay, everything else I can flog. Yeah, Roy Benitez isn't working either. This is good fun. This must have been reported.
Hey, Agent, you looking to trade? I think I just ran out of storage space. Thanks for trading with me.
Right, okay, let's go. Well, I think it's because the materials. If people lost materials after a crash, Dave, there'd be absolute hell on. Can you imagine that? You finally get some modified embedded firmware. Paching, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Oh, people would be throwing themselves off roofs. So if I see any bad guys, I'm gonna cream them. You'll have to get this edition, Ellersgar, because we can't be far off going for it now. I need to change this one back out. I forgot I put it in now. So I'll just destroy it and kill him with it. Bullet King him. So you can see with these guys, the Bullet King isn't as strong. It has slightly less DPS, so just making sure I've got all my extra bits in here. Yeah, what's still got an offensive mod slot there. 9.9, 11% critical hit damage. Fuck yeah! 11.2. Jeez Louise. So I've got an 11.2 and 11% one. Let me just check some of my others here. So critical hit damage, that can be the 11% one. Whoa, we're gonna slightly better critical hit damage now. Yeah, but it shouldn't, should it? This is the thing, Gavin. This is why I was saying I've got a bit bored of Elite, is because of this thing of having to get it in stupid ways. I mean, they said that, oh, the reason we did all this engineering stuff in different ways is so that there was people would be doing different things to get it, and now everybody's doing the same 4 things to get it. But it'll change with the update, believe me, it will. I think we're going to have to go around the block here. What am I exactly not looking for? Oh, you had to check this. Roy Benitez com. Riker's attack. Cripes. Roy Benitez, Riker attack. I've got it. Don't need it. Right. Where is it? Right, got it. Okay, but baby root keychain. I'm guessing I've got it. Upgrade Haven with a 3D printer. Oh, maybe I didn't. Hang on a second. Oh. Let's go and help out, see what's going on here. I do not understand why I've got a thingy there.
That was the last one.
Oh, you killed him.
Just one battle.
Well done, sweetheart. Right, let's go. Just quickly go back here. I'm gonna find out what this is. Yeah, I mean, if they wanna destroy their data, I mean, I suppose that's their thing. I mean, I think it's a bit silly, but right. They're pretty bit across from quartermaster and specializations, right? So that's this way.
Friendly supply convoy in proximity.
Let me know if you need it.
Talk to Benitez. He's not moving, is he? Ah, now he's working, but it was glitching out before. Crap. It's all crap. There's a skill haste, but it's only 8.1. It's not the worst.
Good working with you.
I've seen worse. Right, okay. That looks like a 3D printer to me. There we go. Start. Hey! Got myself a freebie. What's this? Let's have a look. Oh, this guy hates this part. Baby Root it was called. Soda, Baby Root, Baby Root. Baby Root, ah, there we go. Okay, that's cool. Then I'm going to go with a pizza slice. A New York pizza slice, though. It's going to be my thing. Right, okay, so we've got that one. Found. Lootable yellow crash inside Haven. Okay. So I'll make sure I haven't missed this. Oof, this is giving me travel sickness. I haven't had travel sickness from playing a game in ages.
You need anything?
It's good to be called a hacker though. Only happened once to me.
Break out the hooks and needles. It's time to celebrate. That's a crocheting joke. Get it?
Come again? Begging your pardon? Don't know what that was all about. Let's have a look for this yellow box. Pilot?
See you around.
Oh no, I don't want to go back to Washington DC, not right now.
Agent in
Oh,
need
it's
of
that one
backup.
because it's open, so I've already done it. Okay, agent in need of backup. Well, no, not yet. Not yet, me boy. Right, so that one I've got, I think. Riker's attack, got it. Okay, let's just double check this one. Arankina comms Wall Street. Arankina comms Wall Street. No, haven't got this one. Okay, cool. So I think this is going to be a lot. There's going to be a few here that I haven't actually got. So we're going to go plim plam, plim plam plam. Water Street. Water Street. So it's going to be somewhere around here, I think. Is that Water Street too? Yep. Okay, let me just... Water Street onto Pearl Street. I've lost Water Street now. Water Street onto Pearl... Ah, okay, yeah. Okay, so it should be right there. Okay, let's do this. Leroy! Hey, Jess. What were we talking about, Jess? Yeah, oh, we were talking about Jess when we were playing LA Noir yesterday, weren't we? We had a one. Oh, I've thrown the piece of paper away. We had a Juan Garcia. We think he may have been a no good relative of yours, Jess. Aladsgar was sure of it. Said he did a check on his computers and everything. So I'm kind of trying to get all the things that I need to get in this game. Some things I can't, some things I can. But hey, Julie. Was Julie lurking there? We're gonna have to take it up with 2 people here. This is gonna be fun. Because there's this group here. I didn't put my bullet king in. Well, this gun's pretty good actually. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. These are 2 rival factions fighting each other here, so it's not the be all and end all. Attack! Attack! Oh, we wasted one. Whoa! Didn't realise he had one there. Right, so as you can see, my gun's hit a bit harder with this build. Okay, so let me just go find this. So has everybody I was just about to say that. Has everybody been playing the beta, getting your fleet carrier and everything? Julie, you haven't said hello to me, have you? I don't know if you have actually. You might have. It might just it might not showing up in my chat. It sometimes doesn't. It shows up half an hour later. Either way, I'm only slightly hurt. Right, let's go. Get this one. So I think it says at the base of a flashing sign saying caution. Okay. I can see something flashing there. I don't know if that's actually it. No, that's just a general light going on and off. Right, okay.
Portable device detected.
Ah, I'm on the wrong side of it.
This is a sure thing.
I've heard that nothing is ever a sure thing.
You're right. If you sell now, you're guaranteed a windfall.
But if you sell, most people think the company's unstable.
People stop putting avocados on toast because it funds cartels. The entire economy collapses. You can't worry about the fallout. Not when you will have millions to cushion the blow.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I need a bigger cushion.
You don't want the cash? That's great. I got another company looking for investors. I can get you on the ground floor, take your
Oh,
profits
that's
from
good.
the sale and reinvest. Avoid the taxes.
That's better than nothing.
Sometime next year, you'll be able to go
I
into
don't
early
mean to
retirement.
sound like I don't
how
care.
much are we
It's more that
talking
I feel left out. Right. Okay, so let's have a look. We're looking for this double parallel street. Okay, yeah, can spot that. At least I think I can. There's a space. No, it's the next one. Right. So it's somewhere around there. I hate how this game sometimes doesn't let you select something. It's weird. Like, Now it's selecting something I don't even want it to select. Well, let's go to the... Let's go to this towards the safe house, and then I can probably work it out from there anyway. No, I think you should report it though if you're there, Jess. In all honesty, there are a lot of people testing, but maybe not so many on the old PlayStation 4. It can be much more important than you think. There's bloody hell way am I facing here? I think I'm going to go down through here. Probably going in the wrong direction now. Looty looty loot. Yeah, I have no idea which way I'm facing or going here. Which way to the beach? Ah, okay, that's good. It showed where I was there, so I want to go to the next street and then left. He says.
Supply drop detected.
There we go, get the big guns out.
Shit! What now?
We took one to the knee, ladies and gentlemen. Fighting each other there. Right, so what's this one? It says it is located on a mobile lamppost. Anybody see a mobile lamppost? I can see a lamppost. Does it mean this one? No. Am I in the right build? It does look like the right building.
Supply drop nearby.
No. It actually said it was more on the street, to be honest. But I don't think it was supposed to be this far up. I did check it, didn't I? Ah, a mobile lamppost. Does it mean... Does it mean spotlights and not a mobile lamppost? Could very well be on the wrong street here, but I don't think I am. I do believe I'm on the right one. Because this is a mission spot. And I don't think there's going to be something in a mission spot. Look at that. How lazy do the developers get? So they've put all of these things in the water, but you can't get to them. Unless... unless you press this button. I thought they just left stuff in. Oh, won't be taking that. It's purple. Take all of that, but I didn't want the purple one. It's getting depressing these days, this. All the purple here. Myself and Elska are probably going to be playing on Wednesday this game, so I thought I might stream that. So everybody can have a look at Elska getting killed as well, but he won't get killed. He's doing alright. Right, okay, I think it's the next block over, it can't be this one. But AEDC are not dead, are they? Right, okay, hang on a minute. Because I am wondering... Fail outcomes off mission. Right, let me just check something here. Oh, collectables. Fail out comes off mission. Okay, off mission. I've got that one. What about the other one? Between shifts. Got that one. Okay. And this one is James Dragoff. Grocery shopping. James Dragoff. Ah, I've got it, that's why. Idiot. Running around like a blue ass fly. Flag 2. Use the generator to drain the water and access. Okay, right. I'm not actually running that one there. Fail out combining courses. Combining courses. Okay, no, I haven't got that one. That's right here. So if we go 2 blocks. I wonder why I haven't got that one. If we go, no, we don't need to go 1 block, 2 blocks. 1 block, and it should be somewhere there. Okay, let's go up a block. Should just be to there. What does it say? Under a foam, in a foam box under the scaffolding. Right, there's a scaffolding here. Well, scaffolding everywhere. There we go. Okay, combining forces. Okay, good stuff.
We can't keep going like this. We need more guards.
We don't really have any other options.
We can recruit more people.
From where? The Rikers? The settlement high school?
We can align ourselves with another settlement. Haven.
After everything that's happened, I don't think you and Paul trying to work together again is such a great idea.
Rhodes and I can work it out. He's not completely unreasonable.
No, he's perfectly reasonable. But too many of your agents have gone rogue. I don't blame him for not trusting the division.
You act like we're the problem. Like we're the cancer and not the medicine trying to fight it.
Faye, sometimes it's the treatment that kills you.
James Dragoff, the stick. The stick, I've got that one. Okay, that's Lower Manhattan, overwhelming, whispering. Overheard. Overheard or overwhelming? Overheard, got it. Right. What was this one I've just picked off? Dangnammit. Oh, it was that one, wasn't it? Should be a crate airdrop here somewhere. Ah, there. Okay, so got that one. We're pretty much done by the seafront. So we'll go up this area, which is Lower Manhattan Comms, combat planning. Lower Manhattan Comms. Combat planning. Don't shoot me.
Supply drop detected.
We did it! We'll survive this.
No, you didn't. I did it. Right, so we need to go somewhere up to the border by the looks of it, before the step into a, or next to a thing. So it's going to be somewhere around here, which is a little bit of a jog. So we better get it moving. Okay, so give over. No, no, get out. The cutscene has now taken to trying to sleep inside my computer because I've got the side off. So hopefully I'll be a cat down soon and I'll be able to finally afford that GTX 1680 or whatever. I don't blame you. I can't. That's one of the reasons why I kind of half put the game down at the moment. I'm just sick and tired of mining.
Specialization data collected.
Yay! No, you back the fuck up. Okay.
Friendly control point detected.
Okay. So we're going to Maiden Lane apparently. And we're looking for combat planning.
Clan member requesting backup.
Oh. Gonna have to answer the call. Clan member wants backup. You better not be in Haven. Answer the call.
Backup request accepted.
Okay, hopefully he's in trouble. I don't like it when they ask for backup and they're stood inside the safe house.
Target is near you, Agent.
Is he trying to get me killed? Right, where is he? Have they done it? Okay. Don't think he really needed my help. Unless he was off somewhere. I'll follow him for a few minutes and see if he was getting anything. Has he fast travelled? Oh, he's out of ammo. Sniper rifle. They are obviously clearing stuff at a high level here, which is not my usual get up, but where's my bloody thing, man? Where is it? Where is the box? The ammo box. Is it up here? Can't see the ammo box, boys. I'm dying. Where's the ammo box? Ah, there it is. Dang it. Thank God. Where are we going? Over here? Or we finished the guy off over here? It did say there was somebody chilling around. I think they've gone down here, haven't they? Sorry, I'm not reading the message at the moment because I was just a bit caught out. Oh, nice.
Let's show those bottom feeders who you're talking about here.
How am I out of ammo? Have they got something in there where it seeps ammo if you fire it at it? Why are they dropping that? Why do we exist? Awfully good shot, that bloke. Considering. Now I'm down to my last runs of. Need ammo from somewhere, boys. Because the baddies aren't dropping any.
Agent down.
Just try and get up there and help him. I do have some. Stuff to try and keep them off us a little bit. I don't know why I just stirred up the hornet's nest. I've still got no ammo. I'm gonna have to take a break down here. There should be an ammo box somewhere. What am I supposed to do? I really need to find an ammo box somewhere here. Headshot. Hey. Luckily, I've got limited pump action shotgun ammo. But I've got nothing else. Ah, there it is. Cheers. Now we're gonna go kill some fools. They only give us 4 or 5. Oh yeah, it must be Fuck you. You thought you were gonna kill me, didn't you? Oh, and I ran out of ammo again. So we've got some of the harder settings on here. Now the reason they do that is because the loot drop that you get, or the loot that drops for you, will be outstanding. So the idea is they put you on the hardest thing. I need to get down here and get my ammo again. Where was it? Was it up here? And that wasn't even the hardest block. Alright. So I'll have a quick look at the messages, people. Oh cripes, there's loads. Okay. Shut up. Shut up, Alice guy. Used to be ignored. It's too complex to be reading chat at the same time. You know, if I had VR, it might be a bit different because you can read VR at the same time. You can read your stuff at the same time in VR. But I don't mind helping out a little bit. Oh, full inventory. So what they've got on at the moment is they have some extra additions. So you can see in the top left-hand corner. These are called directives, and every single one of them makes it more difficult for you to play. So you add it to the general play style, and each one makes it more and more difficult for you to play. And I don't know where our other guy is. I really don't. That's going to drive me mental. Shooting me from that side. I cannot believe that one's got a pure self-heal there. This is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I hope it's only got one. There is a rope somewhere here, which could take me up to the top, but I don't know. I'll try and knock off a few of these red ones, because these red ones can actually cause you more problems, because they're the ones who can kind of freely run around and just do what they do. See, somebody just dropped something. Okay, let's get up here, see if we can't get the high ground. Oh, great. I can't believe I'm out of ammo again.
Target neutralized. Good work. Cleaning up the streets one bad guy at a time. Nicely done, Sheriff.
There's some dude still hanging around somewhere. Jeez Louise, right, okay. So, I wasn't being rude, I was just busy. And Jess always does that, always comes in and disappears when you haven't got a chance to say goodbye. He likes to steal the glory. I think. Hey, we need somewhere with ammo, mates, because I'm not. Ah, there we go. What did that give me? And an ammo box. Well done. Right, are you actually wanting to go for this one now? Jeez. It's actually good doing this with a group sometimes. I always stayed away from doing it, but that was maybe a bit of a mistake. Run away.
Won't let you get away.
Another thing I've noticed it does when you're on these higher levels is that it
The target is nearby.
it will happily do stuff like that, where there's somebody comes out of nowhere, flanks you, and it seems that they... Oh, see what I mean? Come on, come on, come on. That's it, thank you. Where they come from behind you and flank you, but it's not gonna give me... Aye! I should have seen that. Probably don't need that turret now. I really don't think the turret does any good for me, to be honest. You know, you shoot them in the legs and they don't fall over immediately. They've all got modifiers. is good fun when you're playing as a group though. Especially when sometimes you might just be playing with someone you've never played before and you just have a little bit of synergy. Like you seem to just play very complementary ways, you know? Hey Alfonson, you just made it to level 40 and cleared New York. It's farming best West bounties or replaying missions. It's either or, but start doing it on hard until you gear up a bit more, and then eventually challenging, and then heroic you want to be doing with groups. Even challenging, to be honest with you, it's better to do it with groups because stuff will drop faster. You'll see here we're doing bounties, but we're doing it with lots and lots of extras. I've forgotten the name of them now. Yeah, stop behind this thing. Pick it up, pick it up. Have some of that. That should make them stand up. I think it's disgusting that they can't. That they can stay hidden where they land. So yeah, I mean you can do bounties with all the extras, but it gets harder. The higher the levels, obviously, the harder it gets. Heroics, if you have a good DPS build or a good tank build, heroics pretty good to do with a group. This group, KIK, Killers in Kilts, they're a pretty good group because they're open. You can just drop in, and if you're on PC, you might even catch me if you join this clan. Walk into my own fire there twice. It would be very good to know if there was a ammo box in here, boys. Before you go running outside, boys. It'd be very nice to know if there's an ammo box in here. Maybe Dangerous just found it. There it is. Okay. I will speak to the chat once this one's done.
He's gonna be dead.
Oh shit, another one. I love it when they're so concerned with somebody else that they just bypass you. It's so funny. Because I don't have a ridiculous DPS build, so quite often the enemies are just, they don't consider me important. Story of my life. Oh, his hat's come off. Where are these guys? I can't actually see the guys. Oh, there he is.
That's the target agent.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm on somewhere. I'm sorry, boys, but I do. Otherwise, I'm not going to survive this. I know it's only through the door here, so. Oh, don't be shooting nothing.
Target spotted, Sheriff.
Oh, shit house. You'd be ashamed to die at that point. Right, okay, let's have a look. Alvinson. I'm on PC. Sorry. I was getting... You don't understand how difficult this situation is, and they're still not all dead. But... And our freaking sandstorms decided to come in. This game's fun. It's sometimes squeaky bum time fun, but it is fun. Oh, jeez Louise. I'm having palpitations. Right. Got a lot of U stuff there, which is good, because that's, that one is, oh, a lot of it. It's not the greatest rolls, like. Hunter. Oh, Hannah, sorry. Sorry, any questions I'm open to now, just so you know. I'm here and listening and watching. Oh my god, some of the rolls are horrible. That's a nice roll. But there's no skill in it, which is... That one's got skill, but it's crap roll. Crap roll.
An agent is no longer in your group. Another agent has been promoted to group leader.
So, that's alright. It's not got any skill in it, so it's no good. It's got 10% state, so it's not too bad, but I'm not going to keep it. Or should I? No, I'm sure I've got one with status effects. Terrible. Come on. With all these things that we had added, there must have been something in here which was a decent drop.
You are no longer in a group.
Oh, I'm not ever been kicked out. Alright, well done. I'll go back to my other thing then. So wow. Well, I think I'm going to be doing heroic stuff in future because that was pretty lame for all that work. It was pretty lame for all that work. See, we got a decent gun. Maybe we got a decent gun. Nope. Nope. Classic carbine, but I've got a ton of rolls of them. Just don't use it. Wow, all of that. I'm done, thanks. Okay. Right. Back to the job at hand. Oi, back to the job at hand. Oi, there's a secret box there. Ching, nothing. Right, okay. The only thing I don't like is sometimes when people do that is in they say, "Oh, thanks, I'm done now. See you later." They don't offer if you need a hand running something. Right. Let's just see where we are and where we're going, because we might be better for us to travel to. That's 2 bridges. We're not in 2 bridges. We're in here, so we'll travel to the safe house. Right, so we're going after that original thing that we were going after. Okay, here we go. One second, I'm just going to check my quality of the YouTube stream. Alright. Right. Oh. It's kicking off already. Oh, I'm in Equalizer's session. Didn't realise that.
Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
I might actually have to kick myself out because if you're in somebody else's session, it sometimes acts up because some of the maps. And if he had it on those things, I might have been stuck with them. I can't just lock you up back to where you were.
Friendly supply convoy detected.
You'll notice I'm streaming a bit later than usual tonight. I'm normally in bed by now, but I've had a couple of nights bad sleep because of this. I've got something wrong with my jaw. And I don't know what the hell I've done to it. It really hurts inside, and I took some sleeping pills last night to help me get to sleep, and God, it was worse than anything else. It's made me feel sick as a dog all day. Aha, I missed both my legs. And I can't even hit you, to be honest. There we go. I love how he tried to kick me there. That was pretty cool. I like that. Oh, I'm full. I need to go through my my bits and bobs because that could have been good. Right. So what am I looking at here? I still don't exactly know where I am or what I'm looking at, so just give me a second. Right, so we should be in the second step, which we're not, and that's because we're there. So we are looking for a small alcove in the alley. What alley? Bastard. To go out this dude here. Right.
Incoming backup request.
No, no more backup. Well, it isn't a clanmate anyway. Okay, so we're in the square. So we need to be, we're in the square. And it would be over here. Okay, so I have to go down the side and into the alley. Okay. Down the side, into the alley, okay. In a small alcove.
Portable device detected.
That would be it. Combat planning.
How many? About a dozen. Maybe more. Couldn't check the left side without being spotted. A dozen? Those are good odds. How is 2 versus 12 good odds? We've got the element of surprise. Evens things out. Whatever, let's get this over with. You 3 wait here. What's going on? Nothing you need to worry about. Just stay behind that dumpster and keep your heads down.
Okay, maybe here. It could be. Hopefully not. Right. Oh yeah. And let me just wreck some of these parts because I'm sure they're absolutely shite. Shite, shite. Shite. I don't even need to look at them because I know the crap. Right. Some printer filament, which is alright. Crap. I can go over them again in the future, but for the time I know that those are crap. That one's not too bad. Need to work on those skill haste ones because I've got too many of them, I think. Pick that up, no? Right, off we go, ski. Says, charging bull on the street next to a single person tent. Right.
Electronic device detected.
There's 2. And one of them is not next to a single person tent. It's on a bonnet of a police car. I've gone too far, that's why.
We're clear. Hey, don't waste your ammo!
The new shipment was a blessing.
Okay, so I've got
At this rate, we'll have enough food and water for 5 months.
How are we on medical supplies?
Not great. Sarah hasn't filled Candle's request for 2 weeks.
We need to think about our troops, Roy. We have to treat injuries every day.
I know. Patrols aren't finding much in the field either. City's going dry.
All right. I'll talk to HQ about meds. In the meantime, make sure the patrols don't take any unnecessary risks. We can't afford to lose more boots on the ground.
I'll do my best.
Okay, charging bull.
You read me? How's the south?
Cleared, boss. 2 casualties on our side. 10, maybe 15 on theirs.
Duchess. You through Federal Hall?
It's clear. Heading south across Wall Street now. No casualties, but a shitload of these LMB fuckers down.
All right. I'm entering the exchange now. Duchess and Heavy, meet up and move on the front. All clear from the back.
Fuck yeah! Let's do this!
Ain't gonna be nothing left of these assholes when we're done. Try to savor this. You're already through the hard candy shell. Now, all that's left is a nice, juicy filling.
Damn, you're making me hungry.
These are the same assholes who put you away for life for selling dime bags while they rob millions from pensions. Do your worst.
You really want me to work with Kajika?
It's not about what I want. It's about what we need. He's got resources we can exploit.
I don't like the idea of working with someone on a vigilante crusade.
That's irrelevant. He wants the JTF out of the picture. The cleaners need the same thing. Mutual benefit.
If I don't trust him, the cleaners won't trust him.
Which is why I need you with me on this one. He's like you. He's dedicated.
He's nothing like me.
Look, Viv, we're so close to achieving what we've been talking about. With Kajika on board, we can finally make it happen. I trust him to deliver on his end. He will help us succeed.
Fine. You vouch for him? He's your responsibility.
Now this game doesn't come with a manual, but what it does come with is when you go into your progression part and your collectibles, it comes into this whole thing. You have a database which basically tells you everything about the game. It's ridiculous, and there's different bits. Just as an example, organizations. So these are the different organizations in the game. Civilian things. Tells you about different bad guys. There's different reports. There's just tons and tons of stuff in here. Top of this, it's got some videos, got these audio logs that I'm collecting at the moment, trying to get rid of the majority of them. I recognise that building. It's not the stock exchange though. Too high up for stock exchange, I think. Raccoons there.
The control point in proximity.
That building there, because I know New York very well, that may have actually been the Wall Street building, I don't know. Let me just check my map. It may have been. No, because Wall Street's somewhere more down. Well, actually, yeah, it might have been the Wall Street building, actually. There's Wall Street, so it very well will have been the Wall Street building, actually. This building here is from a movie called Inside Man with Denzel Washington. This is the bank that he robs. And I know it because I went looking for it and found it very difficult to find it, but we eventually did. So that's actually the main entrance in real life, but they didn't use that entrance for the movie, they used a different entrance. I might have gone a bit accurate here. I have got an extra bit of ammo for 10 seconds or something. Down.
System
Right,
curtailed.
okay. So.
We did it! We did it!
We got lucky.
Oh, this guy won't care about that bank because he hates
System
Denzel.
back online.
Right, okay. So, and that's why I recognised it, because it said Hanover Street, and I remember that the movie was, we were looking for it. Right, so it's behind the Celebration Hotel. No, you're in the wrong place. Hang on. I need to go back down there. I'm surprised it didn't show up on the map actually. In the alley. So the alley is somewhere here. I might have this, you know. Let me just check it. Recruitment drive, James Dragoff. I've got it. That's why. Okay, next one. No, not flag. Paul Rhodes, Rikers. Paul Rhodes, Rikers. Outside. Got that one. Okay, at least I know I've got these. What's the next one? Jagoff, well, Jagoff? Dragoff, Wealth Corrupts. I'm only missing one of his actually. Yep, got that. Prison Sentence. That's the one I'm missing. Okay, so that is on Pearl Street, Milne Street. Okay, let's have a look. Pearl Street, Milne Street. Pearl Street, Milne Street. So there's that one. Pearl Street. It's not a big distance away. Pearl Street. What's the one going across? Pearl Street. Right, hang on a second. Let me find out where that bloody... Where am I? Right, okay. I walked away, didn't I? I'm a bit lost now because I went away from where I was. B Street. Right, there's Wall Street. Okay. Wall Street. 2 blocks down from Wall Street is William Street. Ah, Hanover Square. Okay, Hanover Square. Right, yeah, it's in that one. Stone Street. Okay. Ah, so I didn't see the Milne Street part. Right, okay.
In proximity.
Yep, I certainly am, Alazgar. But that was the bank from the movie. Interested in there. To be honest, I'm not interested in those personal battles with those people. I want to get up here and pick up the Zen stuff.
Friendly control point nearby.
Right, so it says it's down an alley on the table. Ah, now this street, I've actually got a photograph of this street. One of the oldest streets in New York. This building here goes back to like colonial times. I've forgotten the name of the building, but wow, this street is so pretty. And I've actually got a shot from here without this Christmas tree. Absolutely picture perfect. It looks exactly the same as it does in reality. Absolutely. They've done a really good job of it. Never took a drink here though for some reason. I think it's because it's like where all the Wall Street types go. Don't think we could afford it.
Well, they'll stay here. You're leaving people in lockup. Not everyone.
So that's all Dragoff's
inmates have already been released.
pieces collected
the rest
now.
Will have to remain in their cells. It's for everyone's safety. Can't ensure their transition into society.
Look at the other one here. 2 of them are showing up, which is fantastic. Because I'm gonna go get this one first, and I'm gonna go down and get the bottom one.
Orders are to serve the people. It's a shame I got distracted doing my job and wasn't here in time to save you. Wait, what are you doing? Hey, no, stop!
Dragoff was a bit of a bastard. So, as I said before, this build I'm kind of iffy on. It's very strong, I like it, but I don't know, in a group it works very well. But I don't know if it's a build that I don't know what I have to do to it to make it better. And as I said before, because of the issues I've had with this game, I'm not particularly interested in doing a shed load of grinding for anything anymore. I should have got got this while I was here earlier. Right, red rings this is called, so I'm guessing that's...
Your rings? Like what? Your rings
Oh, there's
are red
loads
instead
here.
of orange. Both of them. What does that mean? It means we're having some technical difficulties. Like,
Lost technician
no
just
Wi-Fi?
before entering the
Yeah,
building,
something like
okay.
that. Is that serious? It's not ideal. But division agents are trained to adapt and improvise. I'll make the best of a bad situation. You don't have to worry about us. It's good to know.
Guys thought they were going to get me now. I'm sure that I've collected this one, so I'm going to just double check it. Inventory? No, progression. So, collectibles, comms. So I found that, I know that much. No, not that one. Idiot. So Manhattan Echo Delivery. Manhattan... No, that's Lower Manhattan. This is Manhattan Echo. Fool. Right, Aaron Keener. Philosophical. Yes, got that one. James Dragon the Fixer. I'm sure I've got that one because I think I've finished Dragoff now. Oh no, I haven't. The Fixer, but I have got it. Okay, good. Right, now we can travel down to that one that I was missing before, which was here. Okay, so we'll go grab that one. Alright, let's go, no problem. Hey Dave, who's my wingman? Who's my wingman? Elazgar you talk about, that's next week we're going to do it with Elazgar, but we are going to play next week and we're going to do it live. We're going to come on and chew the fat and kill some fools. And you're going to see Elazgar and his police shooting skills. Shot a lot of people running away. Oh, you think you're funny, big man? Yes, I do. Right, okay, let me go up here. So how are you doing, Dave? Nice rooftop garden here. And this is one's got proven strength.
This may be the dark zone. And you may think you're some bad motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But I've got news for you. There are bigger motherfuckers out here. We're taking this outpost. But we've got to be smart, and we've got to have a plan. Bruno and Knuckles, you take the left flank.
Brutal Knuckles.
Pebbles on the right. Heavy.
Are those the bad guys from Ninja Turtles? Just do a quick check on something, because
when I give the signal, Bruno and Knuckles kick in the back door and sweep through. Be careful not to cross into our sight line. Stay alert until you hear me give the all clear. I want this clean and casualty free. Any questions? Then let's roll.
Pole roads. Get lost, I think it was called. Get lost. Get lost has been discovered. Okay. So I know where it is, so maybe if I did head down that way. But if it's been yeah, there it is. Okay. Right. Stormtrooper, right? No. He was very, Elazgar doesn't play shooters and stuff. It's not really his type of game, so I think he was more drawn into it because of the real guns and whatnot. But at first he was very shaky, but I was very good at the Division the first time I Wait, hang on a second. The first time I played it, because for me personally, I don't see the third person. It's the view or the. I just think you've got a more. You've got a better view in third person. You seem to be able to see more of the world than you do in a first person. But I think actually the view that you see in third person games is more like how you view the world
Detected.
in reality. So even though it's quite strange, I personally feel better. But some people, third person is really something to really get used to. Oh. And at the beginning, because you have to do various bits and bobs, Alex found it quite difficult. But then after a while, he really started to come into his own. I'll be honest with you, for the most time, if anybody needs reviving, it's me. Because I have Rambo. I have Rambo moments. Rambo moment. I actually said that to somebody. I said to them earlier when I was playing. I was like, "Sorry, you had to revive me. I had a Rambo moment." But I genuinely do sometimes. It's more actually, I know what my build can handle, and sometimes if I bump into a wall or get stuck on something for just even half a second, the kind of the countdown in my head gets thrown off and I end up dying. But no, he's far from a stormtrooper shot. He's getting much better. He'll be one of those people who, you know, at first they find it difficult, but then after a while you can't turn your back on them because they'll be shooting you. for the lols. I cleared this out today. I cleared that out another day. Right, so this is why I didn't collect it before, because it's up some stairs or up a load of mud.
Hey, Agent. Rhodes, is that you? The hell are you doing down here?
Finding a new way.
Okay, you gonna let me in?
Sorry.
Sorry?
You're not welcome here.
Oh, come on, Rhodes.
These people count on me to keep them safe, and I've seen you in the field. I can't let you in.
Have it your way, Rhodes. You'll be sorry I'm not here to protect you when Rikers come knocking on your door.
Okay.
Oof.
Take care now. We'll handle the Rikers on our own. Thank you.
I think that's Kelso talking to him, but I think it's a bit harsh from his point of view. I don't know, 'cause this seems a bit too far. Might not be. The map that they use for this is it's basically the New York map, so if there's any slight deviations, it doesn't seem to work. No, it's here. There we go.
Device
This is
detected.
prisoner transfer.
You want your agent back? I need a trade.
What kind of trade, Agent Lau?
Information. I'm sick of the rumor mill bullshit. I know Alicia. She was a good agent. She was a good person. She dedicated her life to teaching kids, and now she works for you. What the hell did you do to her?
We didn't do anything to her. I made her an offer and she took it.
What kind of offer?
I told her that anything she wanted, regardless of how ridiculous,
Oh, it's kicking off
we could
over
find a
here.
way to get it for her. That our resources were vast and the lives of the people we work with are legitimate and are working for rebuilding what is broken. Who do you work with? That information is not.
Oh, you want to play that game, do you?
I'm afraid our negotiations are over. It was nice talking to you, Lau.
Fair enough. Need to know. And tell me something else. And Alicia is yours.
Go ahead.
How are you getting supplies in and out of the city?
Friendly control point detected.
Oh, damn it, stop there. Stop the audio there. Didn't want it to do that. Is there anything down there? Nope. Thought there might be a box or something, you know. Are we not able to get out of here because of it being in a mission part? They've done such a good job of this. When I came into this area here, I remembered it. They've just done a great job in this game. They truly have. You know, I think they'll bring back the snowy New York at some point. That we're talking about in a stream not so long ago, saying how snowy New York is the Division. But how they'll go about it, I don't know.
Agent in need of backup.
I'm looking for an overturned car somewhere. I honestly think that the Division is possibly the best map, detailed map I've ever played on. I thought the first one was pretty spectacular, but this one is just even better. Really is. Looking for an overturned car. Yep. Ah, there we go.
Electronic device detected.
Pep talk. Well, it's not in an overturned car.
We've signed on for a thankless job in a thankless time, but I just wanted to say thank you. The work we are doing here is ceaseless and painful and necessary. We're all tired, hungry, bruised and broken, but we pick ourselves up. Drink some water, dream of Kermans, and get ready for another day. I just want you to know that even if we don't talk, if we never see each other in person and only check in over the radio, every single one of you is important. Every single one of you is needed. Every single one of you brings something to the table that makes us better and stronger. I trust you with my life.
They must hate their job.
And I hope that you trust me.
Oh, I don't know if this is a place I couldn't get to it before. No, thank God. There was a place where I couldn't get to something before and it was driving me up the walls. Oh, it does say that it's... Oh, hang on, there's some bad guys here. I'm going to come back to that. Right, it says access fire ladder on the northeast side of the building, so that would be kind of here actually. So if it's this building, which I think it is, yep. Slowly walk around the narrow ledge. That's what I did, I'm bloody sure of it. I might have this one, to be honest. Hang on. What's it called? Lower Manhattan Promised Land. Collectables comes. What's it called? Promised Land. There, I've got it. Au revoir. It was that part I couldn't get over to. It just reminded me of it there. Right, okay. Now, there is a bad guy, apparently, somewhere around here, I think. Or not. Right, the question is now, do we go... Yeah, we go back up to the New Amsterdam plane, which will be... Just give us a second. It's really hard to kind of work out where things are here. When I get to bottom of Wall Street, I'll show you quite an interesting place as well. See the Freedom Tower there? Replace the World Trade Center. I can't remember if you can actually walk underneath the where the World Trade Center Memorial is. I don't know if I've actually headed there. It's right next to the building. So, and the area's in the game, so but I don't know if they changed it just for out of respect and things like that, wouldn't have made any changes to it. But it's another one of these really old really old buildings in Lower Manhattan. They are amazing to go and see because they just don't fit in with the surroundings. What's this say? Rooftop access. No, that's a different one. You fool. Behind the electric fence. Okay. I better check I haven't got this one. This is Lower Manhattan Fallen Soldiers. Lower Manhattan Fallen Soldiers. No.
Civilians in distress.
So what did it say there? It said to behind the electric fence, so we're looking for an electric fence.
Portable electronic device
Well, that
detected.
looks like an electric fence. Can't grab it from... Ah, you can grab it from here.
Don't look, Gracie. Keep your eyes closed.
These guys are JTF. They were. What happened here? They got shot. By who? I don't see any of the bodies. Does it matter? Grab anything useful. We need to move.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll head over and see if this boss... it's literally perpendicular to here. So Battery Park in this game, this is Battery Park here. Battery Park is slightly larger than I think it is in reality. Or they've taken some things off it, I'm not sure exactly. So there'll be a boss somewhere here. Or there can be a boss there. I've never noticed this open before because it's not a... This is not part of any mission. I don't think there's anything special in here apart from stuff to loot, but it's quite interesting place to just see open. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. I'm gonna have to grab me something to drink. I think I might have a Guinness, I'm gonna be honest. I deserve one this late at night. I think I'll kill this boss and then maybe grab one. It's a good sign if there's some red in that general direction. It's a very good sign, I'm gonna be honest. But you don't engage anybody else, because if you engage anybody else, it's gonna knock off the boss. Oh, mind you, I don't think that is a boss.
Let's take these soldiers down!
System malfunctioning.
What, I missed that guy there. Let's go back to these. These might...
Got them all.
This isn't the boss.
System reactivated.
This is just a gold guy. This can't be him. I love how his mate's still just walking. Dave's a bit deaf. Not our Dave. This Dave. It's gonna escape, you little fucking shit. I hate that they do that. Oh, did he drop dead afterwards? Or has he got on the roof? Oh, I think he ran inside that door, you know. Fulton Street Station is a real station, by the way. Right, well, seeing as that boss isn't gonna show up, we're gonna just go along to here, and somewhere around here will be the next one we're looking for. So if you're wondering what that noise is, cat's taking a shit. She's not very good at it. 8 years, still not trained. Doesn't have a clue whether she's pissing, shitting or what. and then comes to clean up when she literally just throws cat litter against the wall until she feels comfortable that she's done enough. Oh my god, it's like having a kid. Right, okay, that. They're good guys. What was that? Water. So I think somewhere around here, it says, let's see what it actually says. Near the edge of the water, okay. I'm surprised it didn't pop in there. This should have appeared by now, it shouldn't be over here, this is the boss location. I'll go do this just in case the
Friendly
boss
control
drops in.
point nearby.
Oh, yep, the boss is there. Right, so I'm gonna hoy this over there. Oh no, hang on, that was the boss a second ago. Yes, the boss is there. Betsy. Betsy's just... Betsy is a bit of a dick. Bit of a dog. Did she just seriously headbutt me? Did she seriously just headbutt me? I should have let him revive Betsy actually, I might have got another drop out of it. Never tried that. Right, okay. So it said it's by the water but I couldn't find it, so what we're going to do is just quickly near the edge of the water, so it's called Night Crossing. I thought I'd check this one. Lower Manhattan. Night Crossing. Got it, that's why. Found that one. Right, okay. Right, I'm just going to go grab a quick drink, people. I'll be 30 seconds, okay? Well, maybe a minute actually. I might take a quick whiz. Be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. I deserve this. Lovely beer. Right, okay, actually, I'm gonna check while I'm
Detected.
here.
From the control point in proximity.
There's supposed to be one somewhere at the end of here. Okay, where? I'll double check it. Roads, and it is aftermath assessment. No, this is the last one for roads actually, and it's somewhere
Agent
here.
requesting backup.
That's why I've come along here. Might actually be more here. I don't understand where they've placed it on the map though, because the map that they use is a real New York map, and the game is a one-to-one recreation, but some of the areas are just slightly off, and if it's slightly off, then you can get thrown off yourself. No, I didn't get killed at all. I don't think have I died today? I don't think I've died. Dave was saying you might shoot like a stormtrooper. Not me, that was the words Dave. I haven't changed my costume actually.
Electronic device detected.
There we go.
Not too bad. Comms still work. The garden seems to be mostly intact. Rain barrels are full and the sandbags didn't break. Lucky there. And only a couple broken windows where the cardboard failed.
Thanks for the headphones, Paul. They helped a lot.
You're welcome.
Jeez,
Let's see how our
she
neighbors are
sounded
doing.
like
This is Rhodes. Anyone out
Missouri.
there? Just wanted to check in and see if you need anything. Over.
Hey, Paul. Yeah, we're all good in here in the bunker. Could use some more bottled water and a pair of dry pants, but otherwise we're okay. The guards and supplies you sent over really saved our butts. Over.
Friendly supply convoy in proximity.
Okay, so we've got the whole set there of Paul Rhodes. There's another one, Storm Preparations, but I've got it. Paul Rhodes Storm Preparations, Lower Manhattan, hard right. Okay, we're gonna have to kind of. Don't know the best way to do that. Lower Manhattan, hard right. Lower Manhattan, hard right. So Camden's. Where the hell's Lower Manhattan? J L M. Oh, there we go. Lower Manhattan, hard right. No, we haven't got it. Okay, so this is a bit of a walk, but it's about halfway up here. But this is okay because I don't know if I've been to this part of the map. Because I don't think I've mooched around it. So
Friendly control point nearby.
it's quite cool. Now there was a building I wanted to show you down here, and I don't know if I'm going to have to kind of show you it now before we move away from the area, because I can see it from here, I think. So we might have to get back in. Get me bearing, because I don't want to arse around and show you something that I haven't shown. Yeah, it's that building there. Okay, this is how you can. This is how amazingly well you can navigate this game. It is that true to life in its positioning and the shape and even the look of all of the buildings. They've just, this is why I said they've done an amazing job. It's this green top building here. I'm not sure if anybody actually recognises it. Everybody's going to say no. Okay, so I'm going to show you it in a second when we get there. Because we need to be at the front of it. Where's the guy? This guy. He's like Willy from V. Does anybody remember V?
Piece of shit!
None of his equipment works, and every now and again he'll just come running past it, but he's gold, and he actually carries some good stuff sometimes. It's hit and miss. Okay, so it's in this square here. So this is the end of Wall Street. You see this building in front of me there? That's the end of Wall Street. So this street here is actually Wall Street. And the exchange, the famous part of the exchange that you always see on the television, is there where you see the American flags hanging down. Just kill these people here. Spoil my exploration. Two healers. Okay, so that's the Wall Street building we all know and love and see on TV, okay, where you see them going in. It's a mixture of that one, and there's one just a little bit further down. It says it's a theatre here, but that's because their Wall Street building's a little bit further up. But anyway, to cut a long story short, can't remember if this fountain's here in real life, but I'm pretty sure it is. But it's behind a wrought iron fence, which is probably why I don't really remember it. But up here would be where the bull is. I don't think they've actually put the bull in the game, because I think it wouldn't even be there. I think it'd be here. It certainly wasn't much further up the street, and if you actually, there's a dog, sorry, but if you run up there you can't see the bull. So I'm assuming that they haven't put the bull in it for some reason, which is a bit of a... I'm only joking. Did you go back and listen? Right, okay. So let me get back to that story, okay? So this building here is where Peter, Egon and Ray fight Lord Vigo in Ghostbusters 2, so that these actual, because of this mud, these steps actually go much further down to the ground, and they drive up in front of it here, and then they go inside. In reality, it's the American Museum of Indigenous History, so the American Indigenous History Museum. And so when you see Lady Liberty crack that shell, it's on top of this building. So there you go. And I have a feeling they were going to use it at one point, because that's an open window, but maybe they decided against using it. I don't know why. So there's your Swifty history tour. Can't show you the Ghostbusters building itself because they haven't put it on the map. The map runs out before we get to that street. Unfortunately. It is unfortunate because I would have really liked to have been able to go to that street. Oh. Better deal with this guy before catching anybody. Oh, we played one around the mulberry bush. Oh, mulberry street's back there, mate. Pussy. He's letting a woman do all the fighting for him. What the hell? I don't know who they're shooting at now.
Detected. From the control point. Proximity.
I love how his immediate reaction was to run away. Oh, this gun's amazing. Makes a lifetime of difference. This thing. I? I suppose we'll go down here. Hang on, is this where I'm going? Why is it dragging me that way? I could have gone this way. So you get for giving the magical mystery tour. Right. I'll go this way here. And we're looking for a boat. But that is how I play, running around like a lunatic, because the enemy, it's the last thing the enemy expect. I've told you before. I got the idea, it's a tactical maneuver, and I got it from a band of brothers. And it happens a lot. If you watch that thing where the people were attacking earlier, they were all running past me. Right, so I'm guessing this is the boat that I was looking for, because it's quite ominously placed.
Portable device detected.
There it is, it's over there. And we have an olive crate, which is nice. Purple stuff in an olive crate, thank you very much.
Portable electronic device detected.
That custom... What's my custom P14? 85, and that one was 75, alright, it wasn't a huge upgrade. Right, hard right.
You about ready? In a minute. How long are you gonna sit there? They made it. They're safe. Can we go now? What's the rush? You got somewhere you need to be? You still haven't told me why we helped them. A guilty conscience? Is that what you want to hear? Trying to offset my misdeeds with a random act of kindness. Helping strangers doesn't really follow the recruiting pitch. Just want to know if you're gonna make this a regular thing. Alright, what's with the interrogation? You put us at risk. I want to know why. Truth? He went into the building. He what? When we first saw him in the West Village. The smart thing would have been to get the hell out of there.
It is
That's
called
what most people
headless
would have
chicken
done.
maneuver.
But he didn't do the smart thing.
No, there's a guy who does it. He throws the enemy off. They have no idea. They think you're one of them.
But it made me want him to survive. So it was a fireman thing. Come on, let's get out of here. We have work to do.
Could be called the headless chicken maneuver, though. That's friendly. Okay. Ah, you gotta love Guinness. Beautiful. And it works for my teammates as well when I'm playing with other people. Somebody mentioned it the other week. He said, you did a lap around the enemy's position, and they were all so busy concentrating on you, they weren't shooting anybody else. I was like, that's the exact point. That's why I do it. I just didn't think it would work in a game like this, but it does. The thing is sometimes if I'm not thinking properly, I can get too caught out by it, and then I end up on the opposite side of the room on my ass when it gets the better of me. But I do enjoy doing it. Right.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
Hanging from a tree in the courtyard, not the airdrop, you idiot. On a bench. I just want to make sure we're in the right place, because I don't know if it were in the right place. Might be here actually. I might have read it a little bit incorrectly. It doesn't look like there's a courtyard here. It might be. Don't think there is though. Huh. Let's get your batteries fixed. Can anybody tell me how long the stream's been going? Okay, we found the airdrop, so we're definitely on the right track. Said it was on a bench somewhere. Well, it said on a bench in a courtyard though, didn't it? The airdrop's in the right place. These are the psychic ninjas who always seem to know where you are.
This one's mine.
See?
We got
I love when they go to say something bad about you and you just jeez. Must be up here. Okay, we have a courtyard. I see a phone. There we go.
Electronic device detected.
All these
Rogue
different government
agents,
agencies, and
that's
not one
the
of them
one.
can hold it together long enough to make a difference.
You including us in that assessment?
The way things are going,
It's not that bad.
you clearly haven't heard about Keener.
Yeah, well, he always was an asshole.
And Parnell?
Followed Keener around like a lost puppy.
It's not exactly easy to do your job when you don't know who your enemies are.
You were expecting easy?
You know what I mean.
Right, there's
What the? Are you getting this?
Identification confirmed. Agent Javier Gajiga. Status rogue.
Fuck. His ring's red.
right, I think I've got all of Javier. No, I haven't. No, there's a load I haven't got. Okay, this is non-negotiable I'm looking for. I've got it. Okay. Okay, what's the other one? No, not that one. Not the time. Got that one. Okay, don't need that one. This one, settling grievances. Got that one. Okay, cool. We finished that part of the map, so who is that one? James Dragoff. I think I've got all James Dragoff now, haven't I? No. That's family history. Got that one. Okay. Oh, we're moving on quite nice. Request denied. Javier Kajika. Okay, we haven't got that one. Okay, so work our way up here. Psycheval. No. Okay, cool. Right, so it's the Morris Street. Kind of Ring Road. Greenwich Street. Rector Street. Okay, I can see Rector Street. So it would be Rector Street, Broadway. Is that Broadway? Or is that Broadway? That's Broadway. Okay. So this is amazing how you can use this to work out where you are, more or less. I mean, I'm not amazing at this, but I'm getting better at it. Ah, yeah, it's somewhere there, somewhere right there. Okay, let's go. Do you play this game, Gavin, or are you just... There's a Freedom Tower. Oh yeah, so hang on a minute. I think this, if I'm right, this is where the World Trade Center Memorial would be.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Right, it would be... Because there's the pathways. The pathways. I'm going to go a bit off course here because I want to know what they did. in order to not put the memorial in the game. Because for whatever they didn't put the memorial in the game. So let me just get my bearings a little bit while we're in this area.
Who built this city? Bankers? Brokers? Tycoons? Whatever the fuck an influencer is? Or was it you? The hard-working sap, working
I don't want the enemy to see me until they're trying to get
on your way home to get some goddamn rest.
to this part. So this walkover is quite... It's not famous, but on September 11th there's a very famous shot of the smoke going under it, or coming up to it. Yeah, and then here, look, hang on. Maybe they actually, is this where the map... So right where this big black wall is actually where... So behind this wall is where the 9/11 memorial is. And in the game, yeah, you see these two squares? They've actually made them blue, just to show you. So these two blue squares are where the towers would have stood. So that's why they've cut them. That's why they've cut the. That's why they've cut the map off there. So that's why they've actually made those specifically blue, because it's the Infinity Waterfall there. That's interesting. Ghostbusters Firehouse is up here, actually roughly where the Washington DC thing is. Right. So that's why they're not in the game. Couldn't quite think, because I was thinking you can get right up to the Freedom Tower, but it's a different part of the map, and you can literally get up to the edge of it. That's about it. So we've got guys on our left here as well. This could be dangerous. That was textbook, Lynn. The Barker Theatre. Again, don't know if that's real. Shoot away, boys. But we'll see.
Portable device detected.
Reasons for leaving. That is not the one I'm looking for. Hang on. Reasons for leaving. It's because I've gone too far up the map. Found. Okay, if I've found that one, I might as well go do this one, because if I'm going to go back to that one, and this is Rector Street. Where is Rectum Street? There. Oh, so it's back to where the thing was. Okay, might have to clean a few people out there, but never mind. It's all good, baby. So not since one. Have you got a PlayStation, or do you play on PC? I highly recommend 2. I really do. I mean, I prefer the setting of 1, but 2 just has so much content. The only downside is that they have said that seasonal content will end and will not be available. So if you don't play it, you don't get it. Which is because the whole game is going to go kind of seasonal. So you'll have the content that's standard, but then it'll go into this seasonal mode, which I don't understand, because it feels like wasted content to me. But I'm guessing that it's because they want people to be constantly working at it. Right, so if that was where that was, this would be on top of a scaffolding platform. So it's either this one, yeah, this one's got a rope to it.
Electronic device detected.
The hell opened there? Ah, maybe it's the top. It wasn't anywhere down the bottom that I could see, but the sound came from the top. Because number one was one of these things I kept playing because I just loved the aesthetics of it. I really did. Still do. Still play every now and again. But it was very limited in what it had in it. But they haven't had that problem with this one. Okay, where did we?
Is your wife okay? What are you talking about? Your ring? Oh no, I'm not married. I was, twice actually. This is just camouflage. How's a ring like that camo? Looks expensive. It is, but that's part of it. People see a well-kept, expensive, but simple band on a man's ring finger. They assume certain things about his character. I don't know about that. Oh, you asked about my wife. You approached me with care and concern, instead of worrying about my other ring. Huh. I guess. Never underestimate building people's trust. It'll get you places.
That was a bit cold,
location
but
nearby.
good to know. Get away without shooting these blokes, I will. They might not see me. I think one of them half saw me there. It's just a beautiful looking game. It's an amazing map. I swear it is. When you think that it's a one-to-one scale of New York, and they must have used Google Maps. I mean, obviously, like here, a donut shop. I mean, I don't know if it's a donut shop in that place. This looks like some type of supermarket. I don't know if it's truly a supermarket in the exact spot, but all of the seriously important buildings are in the right spot. So if we're running down that street, it says outside Kerman's Coffee, right? That makes it what you like. So does the fact that it's a portable device. And Kobe's Kerman's.
Them all right.
There we go. There we go.
Then we have Kajika. I don't know about this guy.
What's not to know? He checks all the boxes. Army and Spec Ops background, strong work ethic, multiple decorations, and letters of recommendation.
His psyche eval is inconclusive.
What does that even mean?
It means we don't know what's going on inside his head. It means for all we know, a little pressure and he'll snap.
Did you even read his reports? He's been through hell and back. If he's going to snap, he would have already.
I'm just saying it's a risk. He could just be really good at hiding his flaws.
Look, can we get a second opinion? I really don't want to throw this guy out on the whims of one psychologist.
I'll take care of it.
Well, I know where you come from, Gavin. I mean, I think that you might be right. But, you know, like, with this part where I'm going around getting all these collectibles, you don't need them, but if you want to get them, you can get them. And there's this whole, you can go and actually really look around the city and enjoy it, you know, if you want to. I think that's the difference between this and Division 1. If you don't want to grind, you don't have to grind, like you did in Division 1. Because you did have to grind in Division 1, you know. What am I doing here? There was something I wanted to look at, but it's that church. Very famous church in the Bowery. This game has, I mean, I don't, I'll tell you, we've been playing a lot, having fun, and we've only just got to level 30. By the way, just so you do know, you do need Warlords of New York to get to level 40. There's a weird cap that if people don't have it, they can't get up to level 40. I don't know how it works.
Rikers have overrun the building, requesting JTF support. Request denied. We can't hold them alone. We're falling back. You should too. What? We've called an evacuation order.
What we listening
We need to
here?
finish this. It's already in motion. Nothing left but a couple of stragglers. You can't just leave! It's over, Agent. I'm not having any more deaths on my conscience. I should have known you
the one I was
fuckers!
listening to, was
If
it?
we stay, we're dead. If we leave, we're rogue. I'm sorry, Agent. There's nothing I can do. Over and out. Fuck!
Fuck. Ah, it's that one, isn't it? Request denied. Javier Kajika. Request denied, not.
This is Javier Kajika. Rikers have overrun the building, requesting JTF support.
Yeah.
Request denied. We can't hold them alone. We're falling back. You should too. What? We've called an evacuation order. We need to finish this. It's already in motion. Nothing left but a couple of stragglers. You can't just leave. It's over, Agent. I'm not having any more deaths on my conscience. I should have known you'd fuck us. If we stay, we're dead. If we leave, we're rogue. I'm sorry, Agent. There's nothing I can do. Over and out. Fuck!
Yeah, fair. That was completed. Okay.
Friendly supply convoy in proximity.
And this must be his last one. Accountability. Yeah. Okay, so that is next to Zugotti Park. Zugotti Park. Which is next to there, so it would be around here. And it says, come on the table against the wall, so I'm guessing it might even be inside. This hasn't taken hours on it. But it's good. I mean, I honestly, this time, this stream has flown by for me. Doesn't feel like I've been streaming for as long as I probably have. What am I looking? It said it was on a table against a wall. I don't know whether I have to go in here. Oh, that's good. I'll take that. I have to keep this place into consideration because it's one of these bank things.
I'm flanked!
Right, let's have a good look at this. Because it says... Ah no, that's the park, so it is here. So I don't know, maybe I might have to go upstairs. Let's have a look up here. It's on a table against the wall. There's a box and nothing else. So
Portable device detected.
huh. Nope, it's here.
You had a choice. Stay or leave. You chose to leave. It was chaos. There was nothing I could do. You all have one thing in common. A severe lack of accountability. No, it's not like that. No? This never happened before. So you absolved yourself of responsibility. We helped people. By sacrificing others. You people don't deserve this city. Please. We can make this right. I can make this right. Let me help. It's too late for that. Please. Since you're so intent on passing the blame, I'm gonna need some names.
Okay. Okay, so I've got that one because I've completed that subset. Got that one. Paul Rhodes, take responsibility. Not got that one. This is good because some of them take response. Ah, it's that one. Okay, got that one. Okay. Paul Rhodes, everybody's got a ride. Got that one. Oh, I didn't know you can go near Pace University. That's interesting. Oh. Huh, let's have a look up there. That's Theo Parnell midterms. Ah! Okay, because he was up to midterms. I've got that one though. Welcome to the Ducks. So no, idiot. Theo Parnell recon. Reports. Paper trail. Recon. Got that one. Okay. Well. Roy Benitez, take a break. Got that one because that's a subset completed too. Wow. Aaron Keener, seeing things clearly now. I think he's at the top. Seeing things clearly now. Got that one. Okay. Wow. Theo Parnell comms message. Theo Parnell comms message. Ah. Comms message, right, we haven't got this one. Okay. Let's work where this where somewhere up here this one. This is a very, very difficult part of the map to actually work out where it is. So it goes up and around. Ah, right, wow. Wow. Okay, so it's here in this building. Now there's a safe house up here. Oh yeah, okay, I don't mind going up to this safe house because I want to show you something when I come out of this safe house. Again, any Ghostbusters fans in the house? I'm going to show you the light. I'm going to show you something from Ghostbusters as well. Because I love showing people stuff from Ghostbusters. We don't want to see, so you bloody see something from Ghostbusters. If I can find my way out of the flat.
Civilians in distress.
Ah, bright light. Okay, yep, down this road. Oh, I didn't scare you after Elsgar. Alright, see you later. Good to see you in the stream. No, I'm in the wrong street. Okay. So I need to go back around this building. Sounds like my stomach. Just clear out this enemy first.
For that.
Okay, so the part in Ghostbusters where they say, come on, let's run to red lights, and you see them first pulling out. It's just after they've been released by the mayor, and you see them coming out with all the army guys. They come out of this arch here. They actually, because you can go through this. I don't know if it's exactly like these steps don't exist in reality. They're actually inside
Civilians
here
in
on the
danger.
right, and Pete Bateman would come out here, and then the car drives out here and turns right and goes down that street, and that street does actually take you all the way to Central Park in reality. Okay, so there you go. I mean, it's covered in shit, so you can't really see it properly. And then when they go see the mayor, because the mayor wants to rap with me, that is, I don't know if we're the wrong side of the fence. For the wrong side of the fence is, I don't actually know how we get in. I'm afraid. Yeah, have to go around here. This
Hostile control
is the
point
mayor's
identified.
office. This train station is actually here, because I used it to get to the mayor's office when we were going to do our sightseeing tour. I don't know how the hell you get in here, because this fence doesn't exist in real life. I don't know how far you can actually get through this gate in real life. I think it is. Almost walk right up. No, not that gate. It's a different one actually. It's further down. But yeah, and then you see them actually. You see the Ghostbusters running up these steps and going into the mayor's office here. The mayor's house. And this is actually, I'll show you, if anybody's seen Spin City. Where are all these guys coming from? Well, some of them sound like gals. It's kicking off. Ah! I've got my emergency.
Back the fuck up!
Reinforcements.
I'm gonna run away so you don't get me. Right. Let's see. Well, they can take care of the people who are on the opposite side. Hopefully their firing is actually going to let me know where my enemy is. Here, I can get a better shot of this guy.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Yep, there always is one where they come back at you. I'm going to see if I can. I don't think you take cover here. Oh, balls on a stick. Dig, name it. Where are they? Don't want to get crippled on both sides.
Fuck you!
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Have some. Why is he running away? Come back. Oh my god. Right, okay. I actually they can do the rest of the job. I'm going to get me free gifts. So yeah, this is the mayor's quarters, or the mayor's house, and you'd normally see it from this angle. I think they probably put a camera in front of this tree. So yeah. Oh, it is, Malcolm. Thanks for letting me know. Let's have a look. It can be jumpy sometimes. Regardless, let me just have a look on YouTube. Waiting for my thing to Because it's fine now, isn't it? Oh no, yeah. Don't know, Malcolm. I know what it might be. Hang on a sec. Let me stop my porn downloads. Yep, certainly is. I don't know if that's the reason why it's been jumpy. Let me just cut a few things off that I don't need running. I have had issues with it, but there's nothing I can do about that when playing the Division 2. I don't know why it's so crappy and jumpy. It just is. A pain in the backside. Ooh, got tip of the spear. Shit rolls. Shit rolls. It could be about that. The computer's been running for ages as well, actually. So, but I'll actually stop using my phone to stream as well, because that's probably not good for my. Yeah, I think so. I think there's just, unfortunately, Malcolm, there's just something. This game's never liked me, because it knows I like it. When I'm playing on my own, it's fine. But when I start to stream, it has problems. So what I actually did was, I think yesterday, I put the priority down, and it got better.
You can do this.
Still, Malcolm, you have to get this game. I think you'll enjoy it. You can have you, myself, Aladgar. You can be just as murderous.
Supply drop nearby.
Just as murderous in this game as the other one. Right, well, hang on, I forgot what we're looking for here. It is so hang on a moment. I hope this isn't inside a mission, that's the only problem. I don't think it is. This one. It's just in a weird spot. I actually think that during combat, even for the player, it jumps around a bit, but you're swinging your camera around and trying to work out where everything's coming from. Like you kind of don't see it. Oh, why have I got the wrong thing open? Oh, crap. Yeah, okay, there we go. Infinity Battles. Oh, I think I saw that. It was a space shooting one, isn't it? If I remember rightly. I think I'm in the right place here. Strange. What that's showing there? Show me the bloody pitch, you idiot. Yeah, it's in here. Oh, I've got it, have I? I thought I didn't have this one. I don't remember ever opening this place before. I'll just make sure I'm not supposed to be upstairs or something. Theo Parnell's comms messages. Comms. Theo Parnell. Ah, it's because it says message, not messages, yeah. Plonker. Right. Power. Right, I'll go get that one then. Right, so that's just off Chambers Street. Just off Chambers Street. So Chambers Street, Chambers Street, Chambers Street, there we go. So it must be here. What's it like, Infinity Battlescape? Isn't that the one where you can land on the planet and everything? this is that building I was on about where the things drive out in Ghostbusters. I think it's the back end though. Yeah.
Supply drop detected.
Also, I've got to go down this street. Okay. Interesting story about this street. Well, not really. It was boiling. It was boiling. And these old buildings are so old and so cool. And so we stopped and had a sit down on these steps here. I'll find out later what it was. Mayor's house. Came and sat right here on this top step.
Is that it? Thank God.
That's what I was saying, just about how you can literally go street to street in this. If you know New York, and if you know Washington as well. Washington, I've had a buzz about on Google Maps. It's just amazing the job they've done with the maps. But they always do a good job with maps. That's the thing. Ubisoft. Right, this is inside somewhere though. I think. Is it that one? Right. I have to push right up to the edge of the map somehow here because this is apparently inside somewhere. So can't get inside anywhere here. Maybe up there. No. There's no open door here. Make sure I'm not pushing the wrong side of this building. Oh. I love how I'm leaning forward. As though it gives me some better look around the corner. Oh, you fucking bar stewards. Ah, no, I'll let these people deal with them. No, so we definitely can't get in the building that way. Don't think we can get in off the scaffolding, by the looks of it. Wait, oh, it's because he's doing it from behind. Come on. He targeted from me behind and I can't see. That makes total sense. Let's climb back over. This one's really strange. Very strange. Let me have another look because it's not saying anything about. Could be underground. I can't imagine it's underground though. What's this here? This seems too far off the mark. Yeah, because I'd be going down that way. It's definitely here. This is really strange. Unless they've totally marked it wrong on the map, which normally they don't. Normally it's my mistake, like of not seeing something or not doing something. There's no manhole covers or anything on the floor. Aha! Should have spotted that before. Roof. Okay.
Portable electronic device detected. Portable device detected.
How's the hunt going? You get any new leads for my intel?
You were right. There's so much shit to uncover. Did you know that Mendez didn't commit suicide?
Oh yeah, and that's clearly a hit.
You think the same people are responsible for my dad?
It's possible. Your dad and Ellis never really saw eye to eye. He wasn't the kind of man you could easily control or manipulate, unlike Ellis.
I didn't think Ellis had that much power.
Well, he's president now. He's always been ambitious. Wouldn't surprise me if you felt threatened by your dad, worried about him taking speaker in the next election cycle if the majority turned.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Theo, if you're not too busy, I could use your help with something.
Sure. What do you need?
Do you think you'll be able to hack and reprogram an encrypted guidance system?
Well, I can try. You know I love a challenge.
Got home. Just looking for the next one. One moment. Allegations. This is the last one. Allegations. 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 Just what you need. Right. So it is going to be in the safe. It can't be in the safe house. Can it? Could be. It's going to be somewhere around there. Oh no, it isn't. That's there. That's there. It's going to be somewhere here. It's going to be inside the Supreme Court. I don't know about getting in this building. Oh, it's outside apparently. Okay, good stuff. Let's grab all this. Right, I'm gonna head down that way. I wear my sunglasses at night. And like a man in the night, like the Batman, he was gone. Or she was gone, sorry. I should go down there or around. Jumped by 2 rogue agents outside here before. It was a harrowing experience. I won, but my god, it was a harrowing experience. Right, okay, so we want to be up on these court steps, I think. It's always going to be kicking off around here, isn't it? Yeah. I love messing up fools. Right, so I think it's somewhere up here. This one. On top of a cone, there we go.
Electronic device detected.
So that's the Theo panel subset.
Do you have anything to say about Professor Spencer's recent allegations regarding your son, Theo?
I have nothing further to add. As I stated in my press release, these allegations are completely unfounded.
Professor Spencer shared his car's data logs with us this morning, which suggests that the software indeed was tampered with. It corroborates his story.
Which has nothing to do with my son. Now, if you'll excuse me.
4 months ago, your son posted hacking tutorials online, several of which featured similar car systems being cracked. Videos that have since been removed.
Look, I know my son. He's a smart, clever boy. He likes to pick things apart to see how they work. But he's a respectful, honorable, and kind young man.
Have
Well,
you
they always
seen
are, aren't
the
they?
video Theo posted of the accident?
I am confident that he will be fully exonerated. Thank you.
Okay, you go. Want my first apparel cash in forever. Oh, you mother lover! I've been wanting to get repeats because I want to buy something. And when you get repeats, you get like this currency to buy other stuff, even though it's not a lot of extra currency to buy something. But I've been wanting to do it for a while now. Right, I'm not following an old marker, am I here? I am. Idiot. So we want to be down to more or less here. So follow this road down, we'll be alright. Take these guys out in front as well. I'm gonna have to try and get a reload from somewhere. That was outstanding. I think I've completed this. Oh, that was an easy one.
Device detected.
Who cares? This is called.
Why did you kill them? Why? They didn't give us much choice, did they? Should have let us in. There were kids in there. Yeah, well, that was a mercy. You murdered firefighters and their families. For what? Some supplies? Or did you get off on killing kids? A bit of both, honestly. You're one too, aren't you? A fireman? You think that bullshit matters when things are the way they are? You think anybody gives a shit about New York's bravest? I care. Man, what the fuck? Shit! Division!
So, I think I've completed the New York subsets. I'm just checking.
What now?
A broad-spectrum antiviral. Think of antibiotics except for viruses instead of bacteria.
And it's in D.C.
Some was sent here, but it's not guaranteed it actually arrived.
Well, it all sounds a bit shaky, Kelso. There's a lot to do.
None of which means a goddamn thing if we end up with another big outbreak. Look, I'm not saying this is all that matters, but imagine what happens if the wrong people get their hands on a fucking miracle cure.
Alright, I'm convinced. Just find a balance.
I think I have. It looks like I have completed the whole of New York subsets. So that's good. I don't know if that means I've got any commendations which need reward collecting. Oh, no, it's an equip one. Normally it would show here if you do, but I thought you get commendations for some of these subsets. Let's have a look. It actually says, I think. So, for example, that one you get 8,300. So XP. Oh, it's XP for most of them. Heavier Kazuka, Pole Roads. Yeah, it's all XP. Anyway, here's yeah. Unfortunately, so it's all XP. So that is everything. All the subsets here in New York completed and grabbed, which is good because it means that I can now go back to Washington DC and just finish the other ones that I need to collect another day, because 100% in the game is something. It's not necessarily really important, but it's semi-important to me as I play the game and go along with it. Okay, look, I've done over the 3 hours for today's stream, which is strange for me, but it went very fast. I'll be back one day this week, maybe, I don't know if I'll get in tomorrow, but maybe Tuesday, I don't know. Wednesday, myself and Alice are going to play The Division 2, but we're going to be doing more combat stuff, so if you want to drop by in the chat that night and just come by and say hello, I'll put a link up in the Discord. As for Elite, what are we on? We're on the 25th of May, so I will be doing some Elite streams, but they're probably going to be boring because I'm going to do some mining, because I'm going to try and get some money up for that fleet carrier when it finally drops. But gonna be honest, I might have to sell some ships and kind of start back up in a different way. I don't know. I'm gonna see. I would like a fleet carrier because I've got ideas for what I would do with one. But the fact that you need that 5 billion plus, I don't know. I'm hoping they might change the numbers slightly. I don't know if they will, but I'm hoping that they might. I think it's going to be difficult getting that 5 billion together, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, I'm going to call it a night. It's very, very late here for me, and I've had a really good stream. I hope everybody else has enjoyed joining in. I don't know why my camera's been off-center for the majority of the stream, so I'll put it back in its correct place. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, and I'll say 9-7. Bye-bye.